offline joinees, online joinees, everyone, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Okay, so I think we can start. That people joining people, they are late already. Let them join. Yeah. So yesterday we were discussing about the three key parameters search engines consider to rank the website. Correct?
Yes,
Yeah. Can you all tell me which are those three key factors or parameters search engines consider to rank your website?
user engagement, CTR, and call frequency.
Yes, crawl frequency, CTR,
User
and engagement.
engagement.
Correct. So
Yes,
crawl frequency makes your website to come to the bottom of the first page or anywhere on the first page or closer to the first page. CTR is what plays a role in moving your website to the top, and engagement decides whether your website should be in the top over there or not. Correct? Correct.
yes,
But then we haven't really gone through in-depth discussion with regard to crawl frequency, CTR, and engagement. Correct? So in this
yes.
class, we'll be understanding in depth about crawl frequency and how do we improve CTR and engagement. So maybe we may not discuss all of them in this class. Probably we can discuss only crawl frequency today. Okay. Okay. So what is this crawling? Anybody here? What is crawling?
What we are searching.
No. Crawling is simply reading. Bot is reading your website and it is called as crawling. So now we are trying to understand the language of Google server. Google server is basically sending a bot to the internet. Our website is on the internet, correct? Our website is
Yes,
also on the internet. Flipkart is also on the internet. Amazon is also on the internet. Basically, any website that is accessible for the public is on the internet, right? Now, Google is sending a bot to the internet to read all the websites and get a copy to Google server. Clear up to here? Now this
yes,
reading process is called as crawling. Now what bot does? Bot goes to the internet and it starts crawling. You must have seen right how a small baby crawls. No proper direction. In Tom and Jerry you must have seen right. Tom places the plank, rat, the Jerry places the plank, and the baby climbs the plank also. It doesn't care the directions, nothing. It's the only thing it knows is crawls, 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 moving. Exactly, bot also moves that way, behaves like a small baby. No proper one direction. You place a wall and it redirects and baby crawls in other direction. Correct? So hence, probably a name people must be calling it as a crawler or crawling. Right? Now you understood what is crawling. Crawling is basically bot reading content or information on the internet is called referred to as crawling. We don't call it
crawling.
as reading, and our terminology is crawling because you all are internet marketers, digital marketers. So you will stop using reading word with regard to search engines at least. Correct? And you will call it as crawling. Right? So when bot is reading a specific website or crawling a website more number of times, it starts prioritizing the website to show up on the Google. Correct? So we will define it properly. crawling is Crawling is nothing but reading the
Reading information.
information or content on the server, internet server, is called as crawling. And we use the word crawl frequency quite often. Correct? What is this crawl frequency?
How frequently it is scrolling?
Correct. The measure. We know how frequently it is crawling 10 times, but if you have to define it, how will you define? So it is the measure of frequency of bot. Frequency is one time, two time, three time, four time, five times. So we are measuring how many times bot is visiting our website. The measure of frequency at which bot is visiting your website is called as crawl frequency. Bot is visiting your website 10 times a day, so the crawl frequency is 10. Clear?
Yes,
Bot is visiting morning, afternoon, and evening. So crawl frequency is 3. It's visiting 3 times. What is your eating frequency? How many times you eat a day?
4 times, 3 times.
5 times.
4, 3 times.
4 times.
Yeah, 4 times.
Nice. Okay. So now same way here it is crawl frequency. You must have probably heard one more word also, crawl rate. Did you ever wonder what is this crawl rate? Anybody? So we discussed about eating frequency 3 to 4 times a day, correct? During every sitting, morning you sat for the breakfast on the dining table. How many puris did you eat? How many rotis did you eat? So the number of rotis you are eating, you will know, right? Counting. Right, same way whenever bot is visiting your website morning, when it has visited, it might crawl 100 pages on your website, or 50 pages or 20 pages or 200 pages, whatsoever the number. So basically the crawl rate is number of pages crawled by bot during its every visit. Bot is visiting morning and it has crawled 500 pages on your website, and when it is visiting afternoon, it has crawled 300 pages, and when it is visiting in the night, it might have crawled 900 pages. So the measure of number of pages crawled by bot during its every visit is referred to as crawl rate.
All right.
Yeah, or the measure at the measure of number of pages crawled by bot during its every visit. The rate at which bot crawls. The rate bot is crawling 100 pages during its visit, right? Strike rate, run rate. You must have heard, right? So it's something
Yes.
like that. So your eating rate, your eating frequency, you told 3 to 4 times. If it is eating rate with regard to puris, how many? What will be your eating rate in the breakfast? Everybody has got their own eating rate, right?
Yes.
Okay. You all got the clarity what is crawl frequency and what is crawl rate?
Yes.
So if bot is crawling 100 pages on your website, so bot will start ranking for all these 100 pages on Google. One page is speaking about mangoes, another page is speaking about bananas, another page is speaking about grapes, pomegranate, muskmelon, watermelon, correct? So now when bot sees muskmelon page, now bot will also start showing up your website on Google for muskmelon. Basically Google search engine will start showing your website on Google search for muskmelon keyword also. Your website was never ranking for muskmelon, correct? Because whenever bot is visiting, it is crawling only the first 5 routes, but your website has 20 fruits pages. So the moment bot sees the sixth fruit, seventh fruit, eighth fruit, it starts indexing it and it starts showing up on Google for the keywords pertaining to it. That's how your website can rank for more number of keywords now. When crawl rate improves, the website will start ranking for more and more number of keywords, and also the crawl rate is nothing but crawl frequency of your web page. We'll discuss that while we discuss how to improve them. You'll understand better. And put together, crawl frequency and crawl rate put together is called as crawl stats. You might have heard the word crawl stats as well. Crawl stats is basically a discussion about both of these two things, correct? Crawl rate and crawl frequency, right? A lot of digital marketers focus on crawl frequency, but crawl rate is not addressed by digital marketers. You know how to improve the crawl rate? You know how to improve the crawl frequency? Crawl frequency. How do we improve crawl frequency? Yes, if you are doing backlinks, that is one of the way or method that you can use to improve your crawl frequency. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, we'll discuss today about improving the crawl frequency. Correct? Okay. So some of you here said you can improve the crawl frequency by building backlinks. How is that possible? You're building backlinks. What does it mean? If you're building backlinks, how is crawl frequency improving?
You do follow
Hmm.
other website. If that website is getting crawled, you will also follow.
Okay, online join is everybody. So how can you improve the crawl frequency of your website?
Using backlink.
How technically can anybody explain? How is that
Yes.
help? Yeah.
If you're getting backlink from good website and the web crawling frequency rate of that particular website is high, then it will crawl your like if it is mentioned in that content, it will improve your crawl frequency also because your
Okay.
website link is
I'll
mentioned in
make it
that
simple for
particular
everyone.
content.
I'll make it simple for everyone. See,
Okay.
basically, bot is visiting every website on the Google, on the internet. Correct? Bot is visiting every website on the internet, right? So now what you are doing is when you drop a link on other website, bot which is reading that website, it also visits your website. It is something like this. So you are planning to invite PM to your home, Prime Minister of India to your home, correct? But PM is not coming to your home, correct? So now what will you do? You got to know that PM has come to your neighbor's home, right? So now you will be waiting outside of your neighbor's home or you will be inside your neighbor's home. The moment PM comes, you will start speaking and you will ask PM, anyways, you have come to my neighbor's home, please come to my home as well. Correct? See, he is not reachable for you, he is not coming to you. Correct? So you found this easiest way. So now basically bot is visiting, let me show it to you. Bot has somehow visited this website. Right? So now what I will do is when bot visits this website, bot starts reading all the information put up on this web page. Go out and speak now if you are important. Yeah. So bot starts reading all the information on this web page, and while it is reading, whichever link it finds, so it finds a link to placements page, about us page, contact us page, blogs. It is finding links to so many other pages here. If you could see, correct? Start learning, correct? So this is a different link. So basically bot movement or navigation will be such that a water stream, a river stream, you must have seen, right, how river flows, water flows. So water is flowing as a one stream, right? After 1 kilometer, there will be 5 different splits, 5 different branches for it, correct? And water passes through all those 5 streams as well, correct? Everybody, are you all getting this example? Water is flowing as a single stream, correct? From 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer, from somewhere it is flowing as a single stream. But now the river, when it is approaching your city, your place, it splits into 5 different streams because 5 paths are been made. And the water also, you have made 5 paths and water also flows in 5 paths, correct? So same way the bot which is going through this web page, if it finds any link to any page, some of its energy, it branches out to, see now water stream, all the water is not going into one stream when there are 3 paths or 4 paths or 5 paths. It is splitting into all of those paths, correct? It is flowing as a one stream river. One stream is one path, one passage. Now after some distance, there will be 5 different paths. Will water think, okay, which stream I have to flow, and flows into only one path? If there are 5 channels formed, the water will go into the 5 channels as well, right? It is not going into one channel only, right? So this is branching out. Same happens on the website as well. The bot which is crawling this website, the moment it finds link to placement, it branches out to placement. The moment it finds about us, contact us, it branches out that way. And while it is reading up to bottom, it comes and it branches out. And the moment it sees link to kandradigital.com, and one of it branches out to kandradigital.com also, and backlink from website A to website B, the bot whichever is reading this website A will also visit your website. If bot is visiting your website, you made bot to crawl your website now, correct? So if you made bot to crawl from this website, your website got crawled once, correct? Now, if I am building, so now let's say your website was visited by bot in the morning around 8 a.m. Now bot is reading this website called Skill Deck. Now bot again finds link to Cantra Digital. From here it is in the bottom, it's not visible, maybe I'll show it to you other website. Bot again starts reading another website and it finds link to Cantra Digital here again. You see that here, kandradigital.com, and it branches out to Cantra Digital at 9 a.m. So basically bot crawled me twice already, correct? So this way, if you are building many backlinks, bot keeps visiting your website. 8 a.m. it has visited, 9 a.m. it has visited, 10 a.m. it has visited. Ideally speaking, bot would have visited once in a week to your website, correct? Now just because you have built links from so many other websites, whenever bot is visiting those websites, see if bot is not visiting this website, if bot is not visiting VLSI first, bot will not visit your website as well. So it is said that build links from high credible websites. High credible website is this website also may have lot of backlinks, or naturally this website is getting crawled more number of times, right? Or they are doing various other activities to get the links, to get the bot crawl more number of times. So if I'm building link from this website, bot might crawl my website from this link also. Correct? Did you all get how bot crawls your website? Did you all understand why backlinks are built? Backlinks are simply built to improve the crawl frequency of your website and not to improve the domain authority. But unfortunately, 99.99% digital marketer says backlinks are built to improve the, correct? Everybody tells backlinks are built to improve the domain authority, correct? Is it correct? And few other tell, in the eyes of Google, our website will be considered as a trustworthy website. I don't know when did Google get eyes, nose, ears. Are you all able to relate it? Read it something like that on the internet? Have you ever read something like that on the internet? In the eyes of
Yes.
Google, you will be considered as a trusted website and they will give importance. Nothing as such. If they are reading your website more number of times, they'll give more importance. If bot is visiting this website more number of times, there are good chances bot visits your website also more number of times. But what is this domain authority? Domain authority is simply, see, I can simply touch your body and say body temperature is high. Now I can use some tool to measure that, correct? It says 102 degrees Celsius. I am giving a Dolo tablet to you to bring down your temperature but not the temperature of the thermometer. Right? Same way backlinks are built to improve the crawl frequency but not to improve the domain authority. But since you are building backlinks from many websites, your domain authority also will improve. All digital marketers, SEO professionals will be able to relate it, but not somebody who don't have any knowledge about SEO or digital marketing. Correct?
So you need to link no for a link, only do for a link,
We have to build only do follow links.
no for a link.
Work, not help. We'll discuss those links also. Okay. So now coming to these links can be of two types: do follow or no follow. Right? Maybe here you see this link. This is a link, and these are all links to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and this is Instagram, this is X, Twitter. Correct? So now these are not do follow links. Bot which is visiting this website will never visit these websites from here. Why? Because we are instructing to bot not to crawl these websites. How are we instructing? We are adding rel equal to no follow in the anchor tag. Rel equal to no follow is an attribute added in the anchor tag. See now the simple instruction, I'll show it to you. Yeah, you see here, this is anchor tag a href equal to, in between attributes can come. We are adding rel equal to no follow. If this is not added, rel equal to no follow, what I have selected is not added. Okay, it's a do follow backlink. See now this should have become a do follow. See now this become do follow. There is no red color mark. This red color mark is coming because of a plugin, do follow no follow checker extension for your browser. You can add extensions like this, all these are extensions. Okay, no follow checker extension, right? Now this link is a do, we'll discuss more about do follow no follow later. So if you want to improve the credibility of your website, or if you want bot visiting your website, you have to always build do follow backlink. Clear everyone? Do follow no follow difference is, you are adding an instruction, additional instruction, do not crawl, by adding rel equal to no follow. So now this is, yeah, here you see rel equal to follow is there. See, if it is not put, it is follow only. If it is explicitly mentioned rel equal to follow, follow. If it is not there, also follow. But only when you don't want to visit this page, you will be putting rel equal to no follow. but there is no rel equal to no follow here. This is called as an anchor tag. This complete. I'll show it to you here for your reference. A href equal to https colon slash slash candradigital.com, right? And then here I'll put read more. Most of the times you must have seen only read more, correct? So in order to make this read more clickable, you will be writing an anchor tag in the background like this. Anchor tag will make this text clickable. Read more will make clickable, becomes clickable, right? So to make this clickable, you will be always adding anchor tag. Anchor tag has opening tag and closing tag, right? And after clicking, where should it go? It has to go to this website, or it has to go to flipkart.com. It has to go to flipkart.com. It has to go to amazon.com. Read more. Are you all getting this, guys? So if you have to make this read more clickable or functional, you have to put this in the HTML tag called anchor tag. Except this read more, everything else is called as an anchor tag. And the text what you have used here, it is called as an anchor text. And this is destination link. And now additionally, see, if it is empty, this is a do follow backlink. So real user can click on read more and can go to the flipkart.com. Same way bot also goes to flipkart.com. Now real user can go to flipkart.com, but you don't want bot to be visiting, then you will add rel equal to no follow. This is when bot cannot go to Flipkart after seeing read more also, but real user will be able to click read more and can go to Flipkart. Did you all get that, everyone? Not clear? Anybody? Did you all understand or not understand? Let me do one thing. We'll discuss about this in depth in the backlink building off page SEO. Okay. So for now, we will focus just on how to improve the crawl frequency. Okay. Okay. So in case if Candra digital contact is saved on your mobile phone, when you type Candra, is contact showing up on your phone? Will it show up? It is showing up, right? It will show up. If you have saved this number, which we have created the group, when you type Candra on your phone, this contact will show up, correct? Now, when you type digital, will the contact show up? No, I'm just asking, will it show up or not? First, not out first and second. On your mobile phone, let's assume you have saved Candra digital contacts. When you type Candra, contact shows up. When you show digital, will this contact show up? When you show,
Yes.
when you type agency, will it show up?
No.
Why?
It is saved by Canva.
It is just saved as Candra digital, as not as agency. So from this you understand the frequency of your contact showing up is only 2 times, correct? Because it has matched with only 2 words, correct? Same is the case with your websites. So when you incorporate keyword on your web page, the crawl frequency will improve. You have put Candra digital on your web page. When somebody is typing Candra digital, or when bot is searching for Candra digital on the internet, your website matches, correct? So basically bot goes in search of web pages whichever is speaking about Candra digital, correct? And if your page matches, it is something like this. Your whatever matches with K alphabet, your contact list shows everything, right? Correct? Same way, bot also goes in search of the term Candra digital, and whichever websites have used Candra digital on their content, they will start crawling all of them. Correct? Now you have used one keyword and bot is crawling your website once. Now you have also used Candra marketing agency. Bot goes in search of this term as well. And if you have used that term also, bot will visit your website once again. So simply using keywords will help improve your website scroll frequency. Did you all get that?
Actually, if the user searching the keyword, so that time the crawling will happen.
No. For this, I will give you an example. So, to understand this better, I will take an example. Okay. So, let's assume in your city, in your area, there is a kirana store or supermarket. Correct? And this supermarket is selling only Colgate toothpaste for the last 10 years. Correct? Now, today, Close Up does some branding activity or TV ad that says Colgate is worst and Close Up is best. And it's scientifically proven. They will do some publishing PR press release, something. Because of this, everybody will go to the supermarket and ask for Close Up instead of Colgate. Morning itself, by 10 o'clock, 10,000 people will go to the supermarket and ask, I want Close Up. This person who is selling Colgate paste for the last 10 years, will you be able to serve Close Up now? Now, if he says no, what will happen?
The customer will not come.
We lose customer.
He will lose customer. They will go to some other supermarket. Correct? And will he buy only Close Up paste there and he will continue to start buying many other products and he might, though it is 100 meters far from his home, he will prefer to go to the supermarket next time. Correct? Same way, Google also might lose business. So on Google, when too many people will start typing, see Google for now might ignore searching about Contra Digital on internet. But the moment we do TV ads, radio ads, lot of people will start searching Contra Digital, Contra Digital, Contra Digital. Now it becomes a responsibility of Google to be up to date with that. Now how supermarket owner by afternoon he sees 20,000 people coming to him and everybody will go back. By evening he realizes if this is the case I will be losing the business and he immediately goes to a manufacturer or dealer and he brings the stock and he maintains it with him. Evening somebody comes and asks for Close Up toothpaste and he starts serving them. Evening again 50,000 people will ask, now he is able to serve all 50,000 people. Did you get it how it is working? Same way when there is a demand, when too many people are searching for Contra Digital, Contra Digital, Contra Digital, this is going and hitting Google server. Basically, whom are you asking here? Google only. So Google will know. So now what Google does is, okay, you remember the three objectives of Google: serve up-to-date information, relevant information, and serve the purpose of the end user. Correct? Now, when people are searching Contra Digital, Contra Digital, Contra Digital, it is responsibility of Google to get the up-to-date information and relevant information. So what it does is, now it instructs to bot, look at this, too many people are killing me, too many people are asking me Contra Digital, Contra Digital, Contra Digital. If I'm showing anything wrong information about it, they will slap me. So do one thing, take this word and go and search in the internet. Whichever websites has Contra Digital term, get them, crawl them, read them and get them and put a copy on my server. And you keep doing this activity quite often. Do this every half an hour, every 1 hour. Because people are searching quite often. 1 lakh searches are happening every day. So let's us be up to date with it and please go to the internet and keep reading all the content related to Contra Digital. Now you are a blogger, you are an influencer, you are writing. Look at this agency, how it is changing the digital marketing strategies that this you will be writing Contra Digital in your blog. Now your blog has used Contra Digital and hence your blog also will start getting crawled. Right? Same is the concept with keywords. If you are using keywords on your web page, right, it will start crawling. Correct? But it may not crawl quite often. This being the reason, every day you will cover a new keyword. Different keywords and that you are doing through blogs.
If in seasonal items, seasonal time, such volume of certain things.
Yes, that's why seasonal. See, if you are speaking about news, so news is one more thing, and this will work super good. This concept, what I have explained, will work very well without competition when it is a news information. See, news nobody would have written. See, again, one more thing. Though everybody are searching Contra Digital, if Google is satisfying Contra Digital related results, it might not go in search of the term in the internet again and again. It will not crawl all other these kinds of websites and all. It will not crawl. What is there? Yeah, it may not crawl the other Just Dial, LinkedIn, all these kinds of profiles if it is satisfying people with these results. So same is the case with certain kinds of information. So now what? So now when you are writing something that is not available on the internet but searched most number of times, competition is low. Now you are the only one speaking about it, right? Now bot visits only your website quite often, and you are the only one visited by bot always. So your website crawl frequency will improve significantly. So news websites crawl frequency will improve very quickly. Their domain authorities also will grow very quickly, and hence building the links from news websites for your business will be highly impactful, very useful. Did you all get that? News websites are visited by bots quite often because of the type of the content. Something now somebody met with accident, some celebrity affair, some celebrity accident, some celebrity something else. Correct? Do you think that is there in the internet for the last 1 year, 1 month, 1 week? No, right? It is happening now and they are covering it immediately. And people will start searching Google, and you are the one who has that information, and bot will visit your website compulsorily. Clear? So if you are writing news kind of information on your website, your domain authority, I will not say domain authority, your crawl frequency will grow quickly, improve quickly, correct? Right? So basically, when you create a website, bot might naturally visit your website. See, bot is simply you are walking in a street, nobody told, look at my bakery, look at my beauty parlor. Your eyes will go and your eyes might see, right? Correct, everyone? Without anybody telling, you might notice, okay, there is one bakery here, there is one restaurant here, there is one pub here, correct? Is anybody telling you to watch? No, right? Same way, naturally bot also might visit your website when you create your website, because your website is on the internet. But the problem is bot visits at its own decision. Very rarely it might visit. Now you want quick results, so that is why you are inviting bot by doing n number of things. Second implementation, one is bot is visiting your website naturally. Second thing is you can communicate to bot. Anybody knows how can you communicate to bot online joinees?
Yes.
So search console, Google search console is a tool or application or a software that is establishing communication between business owner or the website owner and the Google bot. If you want Google bot to come and crawl your website, you create a search console account, and also you go to Google search console and you submit your website in the
Exactly.
Google Search Console. You put the website, a new URL, you have launched a new product, new web page. You submit it here and it asks for indexing. You can get that indexed. Got it? Second method is, first method is bot naturally crawls your website. It visits anytime, anywhere. Naturally it visits. Second is you can communicate through bot Google Search Console, but you can do only once, not too many times. Right? This is also not the viable method if you are looking bot to come to your website quite often. Right, everybody? So now third method is incorporating the keywords. So instead of incorporating the keywords, you cannot simply incorporate keywords like that. It has to be a meaningful content or information, and hence you are creating content on a daily basis. You have to publish content regularly if you are willing to improve the crawl frequency of your website. Right? That's why people write blog posts. So blog posts are also part of content marketing. Blog post topic can be how is digital marketing career. Somebody who is searching like this come to this post, reads it, and now he expresses interest, and that can be a lead, correct? That they can become digital marketing trainee, correct? So this is also content marketing. This is improving the crawl frequency and also doing the content marketing. Content marketing is selling the product or service through information. Somebody is googling how is digital marketing career, how are digital marketing salaries. I will write an article. If they are reading over there, I'll explain everything, and at the last I write, if you are planning for a digital marketing training, try exploring our class or check out our web page. Correct? You are doing content marketing. That is content marketing, selling the product or service through info. That is one of the form of content marketing. There are n number of ways or approaches or methods for content marketing. Clear? Blog post, and apart from blog post, what else? Branding, TV ads, radio ads. See, now you are using a high search volume keyword like buy shoes online. Lakhs of people are searching, you are using that word on your website as well. If competition is low, your website will be considered for crawling. If competition is high, it expects additional push or support like backlink or other methods, right? So now apart from this branding activities, you are doing TV ads, radio ads. Everybody are knowing now about your website abc.com, abc.com. If too many people are searching your website on Google, automatically Same concept. I explained close up and Colgate toothpaste, right? When too many people are searching for it on Google, it becomes Google's responsibility to serve the up-to-date information, relevant information. So it starts crawling websites pertaining to the term quite often, brand term. Clear? And finally, the most important and the most highly effective method, another, blogging is one, and another method is backlinks. Everybody, backlinks. What is backlink? A backlink is a link pointing, basically, a backlink is a link mentioned on other websites, external websites pointing to your website, or an hyperlink which is published on external websites. So now look at this, a backlink to Canara Digital. A backlink to Canara Digital is simply an hyperlink from the external website. Agile Spark becomes external website for Canara Digital, correct? And hyperlink built on external websites pointing to your website is a backlink. And now this backlink is called as no follow backlink, when only people, real people like you and me, can click on go to the destination website, but bot can never go to the Canara Digital website from here. Real people like you and me can click on this and can go to Canara Digital website, but bot can never go to the destination website. In those cases, it is called as no follow backlink. And if bot and real people, if even bot can click on this and can go to the destination website, then it is called as do follow backlink, right? Do follow backlink is the only link which is getting bought from other websites to your website, and hence it is suggested to build do follow backlinks. Clear? Everyone? So how are you defining it as a do follow or no follow? In the anchor tag, you are just adding an additional text rel equal to no follow or rel equal to follow. I'm adding this as follow. It means follow. If I'm adding no follow, it means no follow. If I am removing this completely, means also follow only. If it is no follow, then only we are adding no follow. Correct? It is something like this. I'll ask you, do you want $1,000 now? You will say yes, means you want it. I'm asking, do you want $1,000? You are keeping quiet. Mostly means yes only. If you don't want, then only will say no. Correct? Correct? Same way here, if you say no follow, then only it is no follow. If you remove this, it is do follow. If you make this follow, it is do follow. Clear? So if it is not mentioned, it's by default a do follow backlink. If it is no follow, you have to mention rel equal to no follow. And if it is follow also, you can mention, follow has two options. Not mentioning is also follow, mentioning follow is also follow, but no follow is only no follow. Clear? This is called as do follow backlink, built to your website from the external websites. These are all the ways to improve crawl frequency of your website. Clear, everybody?
Yes.
So I am assuming that this is you are learning for the first time. This crawling, how website gets crawled. Always your assumption was you have to build a backlink and somehow that is doing miracles and your website rankings will improve. Correct? No? You all had clarity on this already?
No, sir. This is my first time.
Okay. There are some
So
digital
we are,
marketers in our class. So I know Sharanya and Padmaki are first time, and even Explore Art class is the first. And here offline there are people they are already into digital marketing, and online also there are some. I think few are absent today. I did not notice. Okay, that's okay. I'll be happy if you are understanding it in the right way and if you are getting in-depth knowledge about it. Okay, so crawl frequency, right? I'll show you. I have written all of these steps, whatever we have discussed now. Control F. Yeah. So yeah. So I have written all these points. Bot visit your website naturally. You can communicate to bot through Google Search Console by building backlinks, covering the search terms through the respective and relevant topics on your website, more content basically. So that is why people tell keep updating content on your website. Keep updating content on your website doesn't mean that you refresh content on your homepage or on your service page. It is simply means keep publishing more and more content to your website, a new topic. But unfortunately, a lot of digital marketers misunderstand it and they keep changing the content on their one of their homepage or on the contact us page or about us page. That is stupidity at peaks. Refresh content is a wrong meaning, passing the wrong meaning or wrong way used by somebody, and people refresh content on the existing pages. No, I can keep the content, same content on the web page for the last 10 years, and I will still make sure that page will be always ranking in the top. See, from information perspective, if it is not correct, you can update it.
On, on that time, your on page, you do perfect, then only you are not going to change, right?
Yes.
So that on page, how we can be able to perfect?
We are going to discuss that next step. After learning crawl frequency, CTR engagement, we will start doing on page SEO. We'll be doing it in the class. I'll do and show it to all of you. Okay, everybody clear? Anybody has questions? Note, bot can crawl your new content published in one of the following ways or some or all of the following ways. Whenever you publish any new content to the website, it can be crawled by bot during its natural visit or through some reference or backlinks published or through a request from Search Console, or maybe when bot is in search of such topic desperately in order to maintain up to date and alert. We have discussed this. Okay. So crawl rate is another topic. Okay. Okay. So crawl rate, to understand crawl rate, see, crawl rate will take some time. Should we start this freshly tomorrow or we'll do it now itself?
I have one question actually. How we can get the free crawl frequency? How we can measure that? Is it possible?
Crawl frequency?
From website console?
Yes. So yeah. I'll tell you. See, crawl frequency. Basically, what happens is there was something called as through Search Console. It was the old Search Console. I don't know if anybody here have seen the old Search Console. Maybe up to 2017 or 20. There was one Search Console. It was giving you the information properly. Now here on Search Console settings section, you see something as crawl stats.
No, you have stopped presenting.
I have stopped presenting.
Yes.
I'm re-sharing it. No, actually, I did not go to Search Console.
Okay.
Okay. So here you can see that. See, there are some indications. You may not clearly understand how it is, but the moment when bot is, see, look at this total crawl requests. So you see one day, this is actually the crawl rate, I would say 139, 441, 256.
The crawl rate, yes.
Yeah. So these are all crawl requests. The crawl rate basically, it's an indication that bot might be visiting your website more number of times. That's how your crawl rate also will improve. Okay. So, but this is not that clear as compared to the old Search Console.
Right? Okay.
But this data will help you. Total crawl requests 355.
Can we check if any competitors call frequency or this? Can we check that by any?
I'll tell you. So if a website is getting crawled quite often, the indication is but I don't know you will be able to understand it or not. But Google themselves had given a metric called Google Page Rank. Google Page Rank. There was something called as Google Page Rank. Google used to give a page rank in the scale of 0 to 10. If your website if page rank is 0, your website is not getting crawled quite often. If the page rank is 10, your website is getting crawled quite often. So now this was quite misleading. People used to do all random tactics and say they are calling it as rank, and they were telling 10 is highest. Rank, lower the number, better it is, right? Score is okay, but they were calling, Google themselves had named it as page rank. But higher the number, better it was, not lower the number. So eventually Google in the year 2013 or 14, Google removed it, discontinued it. And there was another person by name Moss, D Moss. This person D Moss introduced a measuring method. Now you will be measuring it in grams, somebody will be measuring it in kgs, and somebody else will be measuring it in liters. Correct? Same way,
Yes.
different people came into the markets, and now this person called Moss, D Moss, introduced the metric called domain authority, right? In the scale of 0 to 100, right? Now, if a website is getting crawled quite often, this tool to an extent helps you to understand that through this score, domain authority, if domain authority is higher, it's an indication that bot is crawl, that website has a lot of crawl frequency, right? And hence, blindly, your managers or digital marketers tell that build backlinks from high DA websites. High DA is an indication that that website is getting crawled quite often. Why is it getting crawled quite often? Even probably that might have lot of backlinks built. It must be doing content activities from very long time. That may not have too many backlinks, but they must be doing content for the last 10, 20 years, and that's how their crawl frequency is very high. And now you building backlink from them will be beneficial. You taking a photo from celebrity will be more beneficial than that of you taking a photo from your friend, correct? Photo with your friend, correct? Everybody? Right? That is what people are doing on the internet. Build backlink from highly credible website. Highly credible is nothing but that web page is getting crawled quite number of times, right? Hence, see DA and DR, domain rating something. This Ahrefs gives DR, I guess, correct? And SEMrush, I guess. Ahrefs, SEMrush, all will give it as DR, domain rating. Moz gives it as DA, domain authority.
Domain
Right?
authority.
So go
Yes.
with the Moz. Moz is better compared to Ahrefs. And moreover, all these tools are very big scams, especially Ahrefs.
Sir, if domain authority for a particular page is content, right? It will come total website only the domain authority.
Yes. There is something called as page authority also.
So we have to focus the page authority, right?
No, domain authority.
Because if suppose we are writing a blog,
Yeah.
we are beat the domain authority, they have 50. My domain authority is just 10. I can beat the dog. So how that one is possible?
No, that is what I'm telling you. You are building the backlink. See, just because somebody is prime minister, is there any guarantee that they can swim better than you? If they are swimming better than you, then only they can swim better. Just because his designation is prime minister, that doesn't mean he will be swimming better than you, right? See, domain authority is nothing but crawling. More crawling. More crawling will not assure you the rankings. There is something called a CTR and engagement. They have good domain authority. But do they have engagement and CTR? Now, there is no point of they having 100 domain authority. Sometimes they are see it is something like this. To lead a very good life, you might need just 1 lakh or 2 lakh every month, but somebody must be earning 1,000 crores a day. Correct? That doesn't mean they have the best life, or that doesn't mean they have time for the family, right? See, though you are earning 2 lakhs a month or 1 lakh a month, you might have time to family. Same way, they are earning 1,000 crores or 1,000 crores or 500 crores, but they are not able to meet other criterias. That is where they fail. Happiness is not now not money, right? Happiness is now balance across everything, correct? Same way, despite see now for you to lead a successful life, good life, you need just 50,000 also enough sometimes. Same way, when your domain authority, when bot is crawling your website 1 or 2 times, you are meeting the criteria done. Next thing you have to focus is when competition is low, especially. Just crawling it few times is enough. They are making, instead of they focusing on CTR and engagement, they are focusing only on crawl frequency, crawl frequency, crawl frequency. It doesn't work that way. Right? Got it? Everybody understood?
Yes.
This report you will explain later.
Yes. We'll be discussing in depth about Search Console. We'll have at least,
Exactly this last step.
yes, everything we'll be discussing. Yeah? Any other questions, guys? So digital marketers will be benefiting from these classes as compared to that of freshers.
Okay.
Sharanya, are you understanding it all?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have one more question, sir. What is a rendering?
Rendering. Rendering is nothing but loading and a copy made available to you. That process is called as rendering. So now you must have seen on your TV also, right? Amazon Prime it starts loading. So it is actually getting data from server to your TV front end. That is rendering.
That rendering process will affect the crawl website.
Yes. We'll discuss that. We'll be discussing that in the technical SEO. Okay. Okay. So if no one has questions, we'll wind it up. If anybody has questions, please go ahead and ask.
No, sir.